Let's build the city and see what we get coming up from here. I'll leave the headquarters for later. Oil refinery. We will need an oil refinery, so I'm only going to do one, and we'll put. Oh, that's taking up some space. I'll do an oil refinery here. It's as if, and the wind's to the right. So the wind's to the right. Let's get the residents. I always try and build up a bit of an industry, and what I always do is try and get your trade ports, because the trade ports are the one thing that are going to help you get your stuff exported so that you can. Headquarters, we'll leave them till later. They can come down here or around these areas. I just want this lot here to be pure industry. Don't mind driving through, people see industry, living at the back, and then commuting to the industry, and we'll do bus stops and all things like that a bit later. I've even got British buses that I've used on this, so we'll look at that as well. Will help. So now I've got an oil refinery in that. We can look at it. We can do commercial. We'll lead us in. So have a look just at these parts. It's saying that I need to get residents. So what I'm going to do is extend my road first, so that what I can then do, and this is going to be a bit of a, let's do, see if I can get up here. Can I do it? There we go. One road, and then let's clear this off. People will want to live on the edge of here, be expensive as well. Pay for your views, you know that, don't you? I want to create it so that get a nice view, and I don't want any kind of, I'm trying to make it so that at least when I do the houses they've got a nice view. So let's just get some people moved in here. And if you are wondering why I'm not using the control and pressing it, because I've actually mapped my keyboard so that I can start recording on certain things and stream live on another one. And in this game, they're used for other things. So if I was to press them, I would disappear, which wouldn't be good. So it's saying at the moment, if you look here, that people are moving in, and they will move in straight away. And I just want to get people moved in there. I'll create roads and stuff and things, and we can make it so that it's in a certain way. Okay, so get the sound back there. Have a look. This is what I like. If you go to a certain level, you can see the people, you can see them building, and that's telling me now that I've got the 10 houses, which I would have got anyway. Look, so I've not got it on fast mode, I've just got it on normal, and you can see them building away. Okay, that's all they're doing, building away. People are moving in. Then they're going to be asking for everything. If you've played this game before, I can't do city skylines because I've played this for so long. I keep getting mixed up with what and how I do. I've got it, and I've watched numerous videos of what people are doing, and I just seem to find it quite difficult. So at the moment we've got industry. So I want to pick up on my industry. I'm not overly concerned about the people moving in just yet because there's no power. I've got to do all that, so they can't get jobs. And I want my power here so that the fumes, or should I say the pollution, is travelling away from where the people are. So let's go back to the industry there and let's go for power stations. So it's telling me I need power, so let's click power. And the red lines, obviously, you understand, are saying that there's no power going anywhere. And I'm going to look at, because I've got a coal mine, I'm going to go for coal power. The reason I go for coal power, yes, it's probably cheaper, and the nuclear stuff, do you know what? I don't even agree with it now. And as you've seen, I'm from the era when there was Chernobyl, and that was a big problem, and I'll just stick to what I know. So let's do this, and I have to be careful. I don't use all my money because I don't want to use any cheats. I want to try and do this, and as you can see, when you're placing it, the arrow is showing you that the wind is travelling away, which is a nice way. Although wind changes. With the residents being higher up, it's not really going to affect a lot. So I would say for something like this, one power station here to take care of industry, because that's what I'm going to do down here. Pure industry. And at the top, I'm going to put another power station that will then make sure that the residents aren't getting drained of any power from the industry. So, and I always go into this now allows you to create the power, and if you can see, I'm up to 18.5 megawatts, and I want more. So we'll keep it nice and tight. I'm looking at my money. Looks like I'm going to run out. Let's leave it at that for now and see how that goes. Okay, so now I'm going to click into that again and show you. I'm going to click global deliveries. So I'm going to get or buy coal in from global deliveries, and I'll also take local deliveries. Once these have employed people, they will deliver they'll deliver coal to my power plants, which is only going to help me. And I will sell I'll sell power to neighbouring cities if and when needed. You can turn them off as well if you want to, so it's not actually doing anything. So let's just keep that like that at the moment. So let's get these trade ports set up. Add storage. So let's have a look. Because I know I've got coal, I want to be able to store my coal. I'm going to have one that just deals with coal, so I can export if I need to. Let's go for... two delivery trucks at the moment because I want to keep my money. That'll do for me on that one. Let's go for this one. I'm going to have a mixture of... I haven't checked for ore or metal, so we all like computers. So let's go for crude oil. Because the crude oil, you can use that and turn it into... Let's go for petrol if I decide. Diesel, should I say? Let's go for ore, and probably that's what it'll let me do. So I'll have 3 delivery trucks which can be delivering each of the products. And I'm only doing this basic just so that I can get the region sorted out. That's that one done. And the other one, let's have a look. Oh, you see? The power station's built up, and as you can see, the red is turning to yellow, which means the power... I'm going to zoom out a bit. Let's get rid of this. I'm going to zoom out a bit so you can see how far the power's going. It's travelling. It's about getting it up here. The one power station at the moment isn't struggling because there's not that many people moved in. It's not using a lot of power, and as you can see, it's travelling slowly. I'm not going to speed it up. What I'm going to do is take my time with this one and see if I can get this properly. So, and let's look at building plastics. I've got 246 people moved in of what I've created at the moment. I'm not going to get too carried away on this one to start with, and I want things in. Let's go for 3 delivery trucks, and let's put a sign somewhere so people know that we'll go for here. There you go. That's my oil refinery set up. Now I want to create. So here you have to build the roads so that you can build. That's telling me I've gone too far. Your refinery's off it. And I don't want to really create too much. So let's see what it allows me to do here. I can do one there. And I've looked at how I could probably do another one. Let's have a look. Build the road so that it's... I'll do this one off here. Let's see what it allows. I could do one there. Will it allow me to do another one? No. Oh, here we go, look. I can get one. There's not... It's only saying I can get 201 barrels just from there. 265 there. I'm not able to build any really anywhere else because I haven't extended the road. So I'm going to stick with that for now. Just for now, because I know that that's going to give me... So I'm only going to go for 3. If I've got 3 oil pumps, I'm only going to go for 3 vehicles because it's hopefully keeping the cost down. It's telling me it's costing me 2,045 per hour, but I'm going to show you how you can recover a lot of that money because I haven't set no taxes or anything at the moment. I'm just making sure that I've got jobs for people to move into. So let's have a look. Having fun, having fun, having fun. Okay. I have to do a lot of thinking. I always say that my brain does not work as quick as it used to. So let's get these put in. And I'm only going to be able to go so far as well with these, which is what... Oh, here we go. That's 3. That should do me to start with. Zoom out so I can see where we're going. You can see that the power's a bit thin here because it needs to be a strong yellow and it's not travelling across. How you can manipulate that a little bit is by... I could do a connecting road across here, but you can see how it's... And it won't travel down. I don't know if these are classed as lanes or whatever, but it doesn't travel down those. It'll only travel across a main road. And the stronger the yellow, the stronger the power. Let's have a look at what's happening up here, just to see whether people are happy. Well, they all seem to... Oh, look at that. Nice and quiet. Wouldn't you just love to live there? Okay, nice views. Okay, so where are we at the moment? Oil refinery. Oh, that's nice. So, they're all working. Let's have a look. It's not open yet. It needs water, you see. Too much talking, not enough working. Right, let's have a look then. So, let's look for water. The water, let's have a look if I do that. Water towers. We don't have so many of those in England. We tend to stick to proper water pumps and things. So this means I could use all this area for my water pump, but the water seems to be stronger over this side. So I'm going to extend my road and hopefully make sure I do not run out of money before people have moved in. I've done that before. Right, I'm looking to see, you see the taxes there, you can see where it's all power. That's where everything's coming from at the moment. I haven't created bins or anything like that. And I'm going to blitz the whole top with just pure residents. Commercial so that they can go shopping and have the little bits. I've got to do bus stations and everything like that. Oh dear. Let's have a look what we can do. Okay. Power station seems to be okay. Look at this one. Got nothing. Add storage. Freight is always a good thing. Go for metal in case I get all. I just want this plastics because we need plastics. I can extend those and I'll show you how that's done a bit later. Let's get these out of the way. Let's get, how many have I got? 4, so let's put a sign on. I don't think the power station's even, yeah, powering up. Bean cells, it seems to be working okay, fine. I'm just looking. Yep, that seems okay. Yeah, not doing too bad. Although we need people. So, let's sort the water out so that they've got fresh water. I think that would be, oh, this would be lovely. I can go either side. So let's do that. So we have basic water pump, 5 available, $30,000 or whatever it is. And it's going to cost me 200, I'll say euros, since that's the thing that's on everyone's lips at the moment. It's going to cost me 200 euros an hour. So, okay, I'll go opposite side. So let's do 2 of those. I don't think I'll need much more at the moment. And filtration pumps. You need to be able to filter your water as well. Otherwise, we'll be all drinking dirty water. So I tend to balance it out as best as I can. All I can do at the moment. That's going to work out fine. So let's get people employed. I'm going to have to put, they're all saying they need water. If I then click water, as soon as, let's go to the right place, as soon as it's sell water to neighbouring cities, I'll do that. Let's get this thing built and let's see what happens to people moving in. So water will take care of itself at the moment, as we are just waiting for people to move in. Okay. So where are we at the moment? Oh dear. Getting too comfortable. Sewage. Have a look at that, which is one of the things we all need to look at, and that I will keep as close to this side, because all these things are, the wind is in the right direction, nobody's really going to complain about anything or not move in. So let's put on there. I'm going to keep these clustered together in case I run out of space and I do have to have people moving in. Right, I need to earn some money. I've got 120,922 and it's telling me budget problems, loans, see, so let's start getting some money in. So in order to do that, what I find out is, let's sort some of these, let's do, and also you've got rail. So I never really deal with the rail till afterwards, because railways will go over main roads. So the more space you've got, I would then looking at your train lines and weaving them in and out, which is going to be a better idea than doing your train lines first and trying to make your roads fit in between. That's just how I find it. I find it more fun doing it this way. I'm going to build, and I tend to follow off. Normally, I intermingle like this. The more space you will leave, it allows the buildings to evolve, as they will only evolve when you update the roads, because the roads are the backbone of the foundation, which I've found out. So let's just get some, I'm going to do a bit of commercial so that at least, let's have an area where it's all commercial, as it's like having a city centre, as you would say. Okay, industry, I'll look at that later, because I was putting all industry down there. So hopefully, see, they're moving in as I build, and I can't use the control, so that I can just click F1 button because you guys will disappear or you won't see what I'm doing. Okay, oh, it's starting to rain. Okay. Oh, these people weren't moving quick. And I'm going to do, yes, do that. Residence or industry. Residence, these always nice. There we go. Always nice for the people that live near the shops because they don't have to travel as far. So when you're looking at doing your bus routes, I'd do heavy bus routes around here so that they can make more stops. You've still got the schools and everything to put in. So we could look at doing a school this side to help them, which would be nice. As you'll see as I continue. Speed the game up a bit and let's see what happens. Look, because the taxes are high, I'm just trying to get people moved in, so I've got to... Too fast for me, that one. I'm going to do this whole area now and try and get people moved in because otherwise I'm going to run out of money paying that. I'm at 98,000, so I am actually paying out more than I've got coming in at the moment. So let's get these residents moved in, which I can get the taxes off them. If I wanted to, I could be a cheat and give myself more cash, give myself... I could give myself more money per hour. It's an easy enough cheat, but just honest and truthfully, I'm going to do this as it is. If I do end up losing all my money, I am going to go for loans and do it properly. And then if you are interested and you want to watch, we will continue and see how this town grows. So let's highlight that and rename. We'll call it Twitchland. Which is going to be, there we go, we are renamed Twitchland. Hey, Twitchland has come alive. So, oh, I tell you what, I could spell, be a miracle as well. Forgot the T, so we were nearly called, I won't go into that one. Yeah, I think I've done that right. Okay, wonderful. Told you about my brain. I need help. Serious help. I'm sat here on a day like this, building a city when the weather is absolutely amazing outside. Absolutely amazing. So, I've got my priorities wrong, haven't I? Okay. Let's have a look at splitting this particular one here, as nobody's moving in. And it's probably because I've got the taxes as... Well, they don't seem to be that high. Oh, they are. 396. Let's continue. Roads. Let's link these roads and see. I've got heavy traffic in certain areas, so let's see if I can alleviate some of that. You tend to only get heavy traffics where the roads are quite short, which is, and I'm going to upgrade that particular one, but I'm going to wait and see what I can do around these sides. And I need to leave straight gaps so I can work out where I'm going to put schools. I think they deserve a school. I look here, but it's about the money. All about the money. Right. Have a look. Do that for if I want to come down here at any time. And you could do a dirt. I'm going to do a dirt track. Just off here. And then let's look at seeing if anybody wants to live in a caravan. Can't do anything off that side. Can do that one. I've got all this here where I can put a whole region houses. Well, seem to be doing all right. Water doesn't seem to have moved yet. Let's have a look what's going off there. Oh, here we go. Yeah, the water's there. But I think I'm gonna. Well, it seems to be 691 gallons. That should be more than enough. Low, it's clean. Oh, it's disappearing, which is nice. That's just showing that they are actually getting water to their property. How would you feel if you were living in a house and you didn't have water and you had to go and get your water? So we don't realise how lucky we are. Okay, so right, let's have a look. You was upset because of what? You're upset you had no water. I tell you what, you need to look at your water bill when it comes through next time. You'll be upset even more when you see that. Struggling a little bit to get the water up there because the water's travelling uphill. And if I'd have thought logic, I could have put it all this side and it would have travelled easier that way. But guess what? At 623 now gallons, it'll get there in time. There we go. Everybody's happy now. So let's put some commercial. Let's put a bit more. People will move in more. I'll just do that there. And I'll put a little bit of industry. We'll try for there, so that at least these people can have work and not have to travel. The only difference with this SimCity, when you do your industry, you can't pick what you put where. In other words, big factories like your oil refineries and your oil, your your ore and all that kind of thing, you can pick those where you want them, and you trade ports because that's what they would trade and send away. But things like, your shops and everything, which come under your commercial and things like that, it just automatically puts them. And what I found out is, because I don't know, because it's more done for you. You got burger bars, you've got donut places, and come on, in this day and age, we're trying to eat healthy, so it's probably not the right thing to do. Okay, so, and talking about eat healthy, I am getting incredibly hungry. So what I will do is, I may disappear for a while, and then we'll have a look. So nobody's moving in up here. They're saying they're happy. And I'm keeping it nice and steady, nice and slow. I'm not going to rush through this, because I did say that I would take my time and try and get everything right so that I can earn some money. 74,397. I'm calling it euros, but I think it's sim loans or sim something. I know I've been told it's something like that. Some people are moving out, some people are moving in. Commercial demand is still high. Industry demand is deteriorating at the moment, but what I'm going to do here is create some more roads. Oh, okay, I am recovering some money. And plot industry so that I can, and you can create circular roads and all things like that. I think, you know what, just to show you, I'm going to do one here. So you start off where you want your circle to start, and all you do is do that. So you would start here, I would zoom, and do that. And there's a circular road. I'm going to join it. No, let's change it back. What about my brain doesn't think I. There, and let's do something like this, just to give it a bit of a different, some different. And let's do that. Do that. Just makes it look different. I don't know what I'm going to do in there. I might put a monument or something, because you can do quite a few things when you go into the settings. So where am I at the moment? We've got water's fine, power's working, water's working. Oh, look at that. I tell you, it's sewage. Bit heavy this side. And it's amazing how factories don't seem to do any sewage. So they don't have any toilets, so God knows where the workers go. But it's all coming from where the residents live. Okay? So at least we've got sewage sorted and we've got enough. And think about it, I haven't even completed that correctly, have I? Well, I have, yeah, that's enough. Shouldn't need no more than that. So what I'm going to do there is, at the moment, I'm going to take a slight break. Because what I would like to do at the moment is create. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get myself either a cup of tea or something to eat while I am streaming away with you guys, as I am enjoying this. I don't know if I've got many people watching me, but guess what? This has been fun and I'm enjoying this. And I'm going to put that back soon in a place where it can be seen. Let's do it this way. There we go. And I'll leave you looking at this. Zoom it up. So, so far what we've done is we've managed to get the residents. See if I can get you following somebody, which will make it a little bit more interesting for you. Let's go for... have a look, this guy here. Follow. And I'll see you 2 to 3 minutes. Hello, I'm back now. So you won't believe what I did. I actually put some water in the freezer, and it probably was in there. Let's have a look. 10, 20 minutes, which for water seems to be, what's the word? Too long. So I won't show you what I'm eating, but I was on about eating healthy earlier on. It's not good, but I need to eat something while I'm doing this, and then I'll probably get my din-dins later. So, where were we? We have just... oh, look at that. We have just been looking at the city. This is where the residents are all going to be at the moment. I haven't created fire stations or police stations or anything like that at the moment, because I'm going to go through that with you, and I haven't set no I haven't even set no taxes or anything at the moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lower my taxes to get more people to move in. And it's not necessarily a cheat, it's probably what the politicians are doing now. They will tell you whatever you need to hear, and once you've signed up, they go and change everything. So I'm just doing what they're doing. So, oh, oh, amazing. So here we are. Let's have a look. What have we got at the moment? Oh. Water, the best thing. Okay. How's the industry doing? They probably let's get some jobs. So let's put some industry in. Get people moved in. Whether this is the right way, you can look at this and say, I've been to some cities, towns and places, and you tend to always drive in and see, what's the word, big factories before you see anything else. So it's like going through that and then coming to it. But I need to get more people because at the moment, the money is diminishing. Although it's costing me to do all this, the idea is, if people move in, I'm going to put a school because that tends to get people flooding in. I've noticed that. But it's the cost. I've only got 49,000 sim loans. Somebody's going to have to help me with this because I'm not quite sure whether it's sim loans, sim pennies or whatever. But I am going to look it up so I get it right. And then we'll see what it's actually called. So. Have a look. And let's do a whole row. Let's get them moved in. Let's get people moved in and speed the game up. Come on. I like where... Look at this. I like where you can see them moving in. When the houses... Look at the speed of that. Look at the speed of that. Speed is good. Come on, let's move in. Speed is good. And I'll tell you what I haven't noticed. I have called myself the 50 plus gamer for a reason. Because there are a lot of older guys out there. I mean older guys, 50 plus, that do like doing this. And I love doing this. I've been to work. I've finished work. I've come here. And it's just a matter of showing, you know, the enjoyment. And I get so much relaxation from this. De-stresses me. Now, by speeding it up, I'm watching my hourly rate drop. Some people aren't happy because, let's have a look why they're not happy. Let's have a look. Oh, they're making lots of profits. I don't know why they're happy. Let's know why they're unhappy. What makes us happy? We're making profit. What makes us unhappy? We could use some freight shipments. Oh, okay, you see, so kind of industry at least. Let's have a look. So you go to your freight. Have a look what freight's doing. Oh, okay, local deliveries are on, local deliveries are on. Let's have a look what's going on. Ah, use locally, import. So when you come in here now, at the moment, we want to import. Once we've imported, which means once this has got complete, we can then switch to use locally. So I'm going to import to start with. I'll put use locally on this because I've got my own. What's that? That's ore. I need to go to the coal. That's the coal one that we set up. So we go to the coal, and coal, you can put use locally, because what they will do then is they will travel to the, and you know what I haven't done? I haven't got no coal yet, have I? I haven't even checked for it. It's telling me that I'm running out of, oh no! Gosh, have you seen this? So I'm running out of money massively. I'm going to have to go for a loan. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get a loan. Right. What's that one? B. If I can have a loan of 25. I'm going to go for 100. Accept. Okay. So I've accepted the loan now. Twitch land bankrupt in 4 hours. Not anymore. So now what I've got to do is... There we go. Thank you. 6 hours it's telling me I'll be bankrupt at this rate, so let's slow that down, and I have now got to look at how I can see, this is the fun side of it, because I'm going to be left here stuck with nothing trying to show you guys and I'm going to have to go. Right. Over. Let's get people moved in and let's start making some money. I just need to get this. It's costing me 2,924 sim loans an hour. I'm down to 50 now. I've got to get rid of this quickly. This is not going to work. I can just see it. Let's have a look. Let's raise the taxes. I've got no choice. So, normal taxes, what is that? 17 point. Let's go to about 12. 12. I don't mind. I'm just doing this now to try and level it all off. Yes, people will complain and people will move. But what I want to do... So I'm only losing... still got to go quite high. It's these that are killing me, to be honest. So my profit is 16,000, but I'm still losing 6,000. So I've still got to go up slightly. Because there's one trick that you can do, and I have tried that, and it does work quite well. You can raise your taxes as high as you can, take all of them and then lower them, people will move in. Raise your taxes high, but it's classed as a cheat, I suppose. But is that not what they do with us anyway? So people are going to start moving out soon anyway, but hopefully I can make it so that 15, no, it's a bit high. And then you've got your people that can afford it, so let's give them something to... Oh, here we go, look. That 15, 15, 15. Let's put them at everything at 15. Just put everything at 15 and see if it gets rid of my... Oh, there we go. I'm in profit now. That's all I want to do, is be in profit. So I'm going to leave everything at 16. Right, everything's at 16%. So I'm making, now, I'm making 7,040 simoleons an hour, which will make my money go up. So let's just leave it at that for the time being. But what I need to do is build more property. And as it's getting to night time and it's starting to rain, let's angle that there so I can see what I'm doing. I've got no schools at the moment. I can't really buy anything substantial. So let's just sit on what we've got at the moment and take some money in. People will move out, but by the time they've moved out, I probably would have made me 100,000 back so I can pay my loan off. I've got 3,015 people at the moment, when originally it was going at such a slow rate. So you can see with just that little bit, that's the amount of people I've managed to move in. So if I was to continue all across the board, at the top, the only thing I would have to look at then is reconfiguring my land, or what do they say? Developing my land so that I can put things in that people need. Water. 50 plus gamer, play SimCity, and I'm still losing money. No, I'm making a profit of 6,900. No, 696. Oh dear. Not brilliant. They're not happy. Look, they've paid and they're not happy. I'm not happy paying my taxes, but guess what? I've got to live. So, right. Let's have a look at where we are now. Let's have a look, have a look, have a look. Yes, nobody's happy. Commercial's not happy. Industry looks like they've cleared out. Let's have a look. You know industry won't be happy as well. Go down and have a look what's going off there. Oh, at these rates we're not moving. Let's have a look what it's saying. So, it's telling me taxes are too dong high. Consider lowering the tax rate. I will do when I've made some money out of you guys. At the moment, I'm not doing a thing. But, tell you what I'll do. I'll build more houses. I'm going to take it slow. Yeah, that's okay. Industry tends to get people to move in. And let's get some houses. It doesn't cost too much to do them. Go across here. Let's move in. The wind's in the right direction, which is nice. I've got no town hall. I've got no waste disposal and fire stations. These are quite expensive at the moment, so I'm going to wait for that. And there really shouldn't be any crime at the moment because there's no to steal. Right, let's have a look. Oh, okay. It looks like it's. Ooh, it's a bit light. It's 12. Just gone 12 a.m. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at this one here. Build some roads. Build some roads. Let's make it look. I'm doing this so that at least what I can do is put things here, and connect this one to that one. I love the way it does the lights for you because when you play the city life, it don't you have to put the lights yourself, which I would probably prefer to do, to be honest. And that's what does me. Why can I not just connect that? Because it's put a junction in. That's why it's put a junction where I don't really want one. Okay, so I would go demolish that, and then I would come this way, and it's going to allow this. See, it still won't allow that because it's probably just too tight, I think. So let's just get rid of that. In fact, let's get rid of the whole lot. And I'll leave it like that for now because I can do something here if I need to. Like saying you don't have dead ends. You have dead ends on roads. So, look on this here. Where are we now? So let's have a look what we've got here. We don't want to be doing that. Let's put some more houses. Let's get people moving in. All I'm interested is in people moving in so they can pay me taxes. Nothing else is important at this moment in time. It's going to be a field. It's going to be a massive estate. I suppose that these taxes, I'm going to do it in a way so that I'm going to lower my taxes soon to get people to move in. Here we go, look at that. Let's put commercial there. We'll have a couple of stops there. Stop here, then you haven't got to travel so far. Should we put... Let's have a look what's going to cost me first. So, education. So it's telling me that I can do a school, 16,000. 56, leaving with 40. Oh, do you know what? I don't even want to do that because I really don't want to be left with hardly any money at all. But it's something I am going to have to think about. Or could I do a high school 60? I can't even afford it. Oh, public 10,000. Jeez. Okay. So I can't do a great deal. Might as well just put a bus stop to nowhere. Have a look what else I've got there. So I can't do that. Oh, they've got no medical. I don't know how expensive that is. 20 grand. The police station. The basic one is 30,000 and the... Woo! I can't do any of that. So what I am going to have to do at the moment is just sit tight until I do make some money. 56,481 sim loans. Right, let's have a look what's going off with people. Okay, are they moving in? Let's speed that up and see what happens. Oh, 50... I'm not getting a great deal, am I really? But I'm making a profit. I'm making a profit at the moment. They'll be telling me there's not enough jobs soon. So the commercial side, industry, you just need to build up on that. So when you look here where I've got a lot of the... I'm going to... just down here so that I can move in here. I can do another bit here. This is just so that they've got jobs. Because people will move in. As you know, people do commute, emigrate, however you want to put it. Emigrate to a different country, so let's use the right terminology. Location, location, location. People relocate for jobs. And what I'm going to do here is industry. But you think, see what I've done here? There's not a commercial place around here, so these guys are going to have to travel wide and far just to probably get a drink or something. So let's look at a bit of commercial here, and then you've still got a little bit here where you can do... Let's slow this down, it looks a bit manic. Have a look at some of these roads and create something here, because people do live around industry. There we go. And then we'll do a bit of commercial here. So they've got somewhere to get something. There we go. What time are we on now? 7 AM. Let's have a look. What would you think? What would you think here? What would you consider? What would you consider just here? Yeah, I'm only looking over this side because I'm sat with my patio doors open, and it is so nice looking out into the garden. And I'll tell you, I'm using the green screen and I have got no lights on whatsoever. It's just basic, normal, natural light, and you cannot beat natural light. So, let's continue. What's that telling me? Green. No, sorry, green. Gosh. Blue. Commercial. No, let's go some industry here. Go industry in industry. Well, the wind's in the right direction because I want on half this lot. Nothing will come here. As much as you look at it, so I can de-zone it to be fair, because nothing will actually go there. Because it's too close to here and you can't get no... If you look, if I zoom in, you'll see what I'm on about when I refer to evolution. They evolve on their own. If you highlight, get rid of that. If you highlight one of them, taxes are too high, we understand that, but it's still, the density is going down on this one. I'm to 69,000, so my next, I'm actually getting a lot more. I'm getting 4,000 now an hour, which is a little bit too much. So what I'll do, I only really want to be bringing in probably around about 2,000, so I could really lower the taxes to help them by, I'm going to do a percent on every one and see where that takes me. That's taken me down to 3. 1, 2, 3. That's taken me down to 15. I'm at 3,226. I'm going to leave it at that for a while, and that is how I look at where the balance is right, because people are still moving in, commercials leveled itself out, and industry is slowly moving up. So it's not too bad, but it's still a little too high. I try to average out at round about between 10 and 13, and then you tend to find that you've got a nice steady income coming in. Twitchland has evolved, I will say that. So let's have a look. Oh, do you see? Lowered my taxes by 1% and people are happy. Look at that. People are happy. That's what I like. Make people happy, you have a better life. Look at all this area. I'm going to fill all this with just residents. Commercial, there'll be schools, everything else. And it's telling me here, workers needed. You see, so I'm doing the right thing. Okay, so let's continue with some of these roads. But I'm going to leave an area where I can do things like colleges and places like that. But my money's going to have to go well above 200,000 in order for me to do that. If it's 100,000 for one of the colleges that university, should I say? So let's look at creating some areas here, and let's put some. Let's have a look. So, the roads, I'm not going to do anything with the density of the roads, and I'm just trying to make it so that at the moment we can have. I like the way it does the lines for you, because once you've done. Okay, so I can probably do it, but what I can't do is bring it off. No, can't bring it off there because it's saying that that is too much. So what I'll do is take it straight from here and give this. And what I'll do is I will join, because you've got a problem here because they're all coming up one way. I need to make another for them to come off there, and I'll make it so they can come off here. That might take some of the congestion off here. As you can see, it's changing, it's changing, it's changing, it's changing. There's nowhere for them to go here, I don't think. So I can do another one. Actually, I'll do another one off here. That will change these. See, that's gone to green. So what I've done there is probably the right thing. Just to take some of the density off here. As you can see on that one, just a little bit. Just a little bit. So that's there, which is fine. Water, 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 because it's so warm. And if you are watching me, thank you very much. 4,111. So I've got 4,357 Sims. So when I look at that, I'm now seeing that it's kind of balancing out just right. I'm going to try and look at what I'm short of, because I need to make sure, according to this, it's telling me that, what did that say? There's something wrong with my petroleum. Petroleum buildings now hiring zone. Right, so again, they want to sell to neighbouring cities. So let's just have a look what's going off down here and see what's going off. So they've not done anything for some reason, because I've got no coal, and I'm thinking, let's have a look and see what coal I've got anyway. Let's just have a look. Oh, oil. Coal mine. They said there was some coal somewhere, and I went and built. I put a yeah. I've seen it. I've seen it, and I need to do it. So right in the middle of a residency. I have seen coal mines back in the day, Margaret Thatcher's era. There were coal mines everywhere. I need coal, so I'm going to have to redevelop. So I'm going to go into that one. Probably ruin their day a bit, but it's all about profit. So one there. Now that's taken me down to 34,760, because these things are 14 grand. That'll take me down to 20,000 something. But if you look at what I'm making, I think it's worth it, because the coal now, that's, which is that, 10,000. God. I've got one delivery truck automatic, haven't I? You're going to have to work hard, young man, I'm sorry. Can't do anything other than that. That's costing me £200. What that? £200 for a sign? You can go there because you're on top of the hill. I'm not doing any more than that. Now, I've got to sit, as they say, on my laurels and make some money. Which, now, when they start hiring, I'll come down to it. This is just going to follow me anyway, so I'll do that just so you can see it. And I'll get rid of him because he's behind my logo. This particular coal trader will now start sending his vehicles to that particular coal mine to pick the coal up. I don't want to import if I've got my own. I will, if these do fill up, I would then export to another region, which is what my regions are doing in the previous one that I've done. So that's all correct. That's working fine. Typical now. Look, this is what I want. This is what I can show you. The storage for my fuel is fine because I'm sure I was importing that or using local. So that's coming from the refinery. Although I'm still... Oh, because I've got... Yeah. They've stopped. Closed now hiring. Interesting. Okay, so let's get some more workers because I think that's the reasons why I'm not... Let's get these done. I'm gonna leave these as continuous. Just not put nothing in the middle. And then if I need to break them down, I can do that at a later date. So, I'm going to just disappear for a second, and I will see you in a few minutes. So I'm back. Oh dear, people knocking on doors. Now, where were we? Okay, so looking at here now, I want to do a whole low row of residents. Do the whole row of residents. Hopefully people will move in. I'm going to keep that area for something like the schools or something, because that to me would probably... although I don't know if schools being by a coal mine, okay, so they'll be looking at health issues and all things like that. But we don't do health and safety in my city because health and safety takes over at a lot of things at the moment. So what we do is let's do this and see where we are. So let's go for residents. There's so much you can do. Metals. Let's go for ore and see if there's any ore anywhere. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is lovely. This is lovely. Because where I was considering putting the whole residence over the top, I could put ore here and start exporting that, which would be nice. I'm going to think about that one. Yeah, I'm going to think about that one because I don't want it too near here. Let's get rid of that while I'm doing this. I don't want it too near here. I'd rather have it out of the way because the wind is going that way, to be fair. But the wind does shift. So I can then look at, if it changes that way, yes, we've got a problem because of pollution and everything else. But I can look at pollution a little bit later if I wanted to. And I'm only mentioning this because you can do things like this in the game. You can get the cheats which will tell you to turn off pollution and things like that. But if we're going to do it right, I would always suggest that you leave everything on as it is, as normal. Because look, I've got to the stage where I nearly lost all my money. I've had to take a loan. I'm trying to recover my money to pay this loan back. But when you're looking at where I'm at the moment, which is 32,850 sim loans, and I've still got to pay back a 100,000 loan, I would be then looking and saying to myself, that's the right way to do it. So let's just swing around here, go over, and I'm going to now complete these. So much you can do. Advanced coal mine. Probably struggling with the one that I've got. Let's just do this and get people happy where they are. And I'm going to have to make sure that if I am doing this, they've paid me and they're not happy. When they pay you and it's red, they are not happy at all. But it's not about that. It's about me making money. 36,000. It's coming in 4,078 sims. So I am getting there. I'm going to make all this area commercial, as kids love to be near shops. And I'll put one just there. There's no more industry around here. I'm just going to make it so that it's actually, that's the one main factory. Because what I want to do, I want to achieve at least 40 to 50,000 before I put another, because it's 30,000. I'm sure it was, I'm going to do this, 30,000 for one of those. Oh, that's working nice. I've got 6.5 tons of coal and it's averaging 20 tons, and it's telling me, if I look into it properly, it normally tells you how long you've got. 6.3 tons. Expenses 150 an hour. So that's not too bad. That's quite good at the moment, that is. So I'm not going to put another one, and it is telling me that it's, oh, it's 10,000. It's only 10,000 for another truck. So I'm going to wait. And I'm going to wait till I probably 50,000 and get 2 trucks, puts me back to 30,000, and then just sit on recovering some money in. Because the deliveries that they'll make to, let's see if anything is working down that side first as well. That's one thing I need to work out, because if it isn't working for me, it's pointless me doing that. Let's have a look, because he's still not got nothing in. I'm not happy with that guy. Local deliveries are on. Manage. Use local. Okay. I need him to start collecting coal, but I think he will only collect coal when they've reached 20 tons, and then they'll start using local. So let's leave that for the time being. If the sound does disappear sharply like that, it's only when I've moved over, because I've got emails and stuff running and I'm clicking and checking those, so the sound, it comes off the actual game. So I do apologise for that, but hopefully it's reasonable for you that you can see everything. Okay, so where are we now? Let's have a look. That's a nice view over the horizon there. Show you that. That's where we are. Look at that. What we've done at the moment. How nice is that? This is the view they've got. Go down to their level. Hopefully they don't see all that, you see, too far away, but they got a nice view. Look at them. They're enjoying themselves. They seem, oh, hang on a minute, someone's not happy, or somebody's moved out. Nice. Have a look. Closed, now hiring. So there's still not enough people. Right, let's get that sorted. And if I remember rightly, we were just here, weren't we? They are moving in, but they're not moving in at a fast enough rate. So let's put people where they're supposed to be. And then let's just speed it up a bit and get these people moved in. I don't know if the gap's... Oh, it is. I was going to say, I don't know if the gap's wide enough here, because if the gap isn't wide enough, they won't build on the opposite side of the road, which is going to be an issue, because it's all about space, isn't it? And they, as soon as they've moved in, they have to pay me. Come on, show me the money! And I would like to hear from some of you older gamers and tell me what you like and what you like to watch and the games. There are some games out there that are... This I find very... What's this? What's the word I'm looking for? Easing on the mind as well. Because you're then having to think about taxes, you're then having to think about oil, you're then having to think about... Oh, if you're wondering what I'm eating, that is very self-explanatory. Look at that. I'm not going to advertise it, because they haven't paid me to advertise it. But it's very self-explanatory. And I'm doing this before my dinner. Okay. It is now 11:30 p.m. So they're working through the night to make sure that I can get my taxes. 5,506 sim loans an hour. I'm up to 87,176, which, to say I nearly lost everything, that's not bad. And I know Donald Trump doesn't make his money as quick as that. That is good. Amazing. Let's go. So, I could look... Oh, look at this. This is lovely. Let's slow this down a bit, because now look at this. Mayhem. And that, when I click road, will all be red. Red, 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 red. So I need to look at doing something here, although I haven't put anybody living on this side, which would be a lovely view looking over. I've just noticed something as well. I'm actually on fire. Look at this. I'm actually on fire, and I will end up having no factories because I don't have a fire station. So I've got to invest in that. Oh, here as well. People aren't getting looked after properly. So let's see if we can solve some of these issues, and I think I'll do it all here. It's the cost. It's just the cost. 20 grand. I think I need it at the moment, don't you? And I'm going to put it near the industry, and the reason I'll put it near industry is because I think there... Yes, I've just found out I've got a small fire. Thank you. Right, go get them. That's fit. Oh, this is what does me. £15,000. I'm going to do 2, which is going to take me down to 3 grand for a bell. Then people need to know that you're a fire station. £100 for a flag, I'll do that. Right, go get them. And if you can see here, it's saying that there's 7 buildings. Buildings burnt down per day, 7. So if you click this arrow, it's telling you now that I've got 3 trucks The 3 trucks can, if you wanted to, go from region, I'll spin that around, to region. But because there's nothing in these regions, there is no point them going anywhere. So let's totally ignore that. And let's go back to where we should be. And I'm going to slow this down so I can control it all now. And let's have a look what's going off. So the thing is, you can't do anything and set this as an area where you want it to go to. So I've now got to click the bulldozer, take that off, then click the bulldozer, and it's telling me there's 9 rubble abandoned buildings, but what it does, it's showing you these. But if I demolish each one of these, something else will automatically take its place. Because it's zoned as industry. So let me just zoom out and see what else is giving me issues. There's 3 telling me this. So it doesn't work as quick as I can demolish the buildings by the looks of things. So you click and it's taking you to the other 3. Zoom in so I make sure I only hit the buildings I need to hit. I love when it does that. I love that sound. Homes, same again. If you demolish them, and you have to make sure that once you've highlighted it, the writing comes up as red, because I've demolished buildings that I don't need to demolish. As long as the writing's in red, you know you're demolishing the correct building. If it's in green, you do not demolish it. So for all you youngsters out there that are happy demolishing stuff and thinking, why have I not hit the right building? That is the reason. It's telling me I've got one that I've missed, but if I click the bulldozer, it takes you to it automatically. Now I'm down to 0. So zoom back up, and if we go back to the industry, I'll show you what I mean. Straight away, look, where I've demolished that, somebody's moved in. If I was to speed the game up, you can actually see they moved in there. See? And it's just how the game works, which is probably interesting. And I've done nothing here because I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I did say something about a monument. Water. It's water. Hot. So, let's have a look. Oh dear. Where are we at now? Where are we at now? Where are we at now? There's a fire there. Come on, guys. What are you doing? You're supposed to put the fire out, not watch it. Let's have a look what's going on. Oh, we go. I can see water being sprayed. Let's watch them. Let's see what they do with this one, guys. I'm going to zoom in. Look, it's starting here. Come on, let's get this fire put out. I can't afford to lose another building. Oh, okay. So would you say they put that fire out? No. And so yet again, I have a building I need to demolish. Taxes are too high. Well, I'm not letting you off at the moment. If I'm replacing buildings by probably 1 an hour. Let's have a look at the refinery, which plastics is doing okay. No crude oil products. No crude oil. Tell you what. Look at this. They're not doing oil because they're trying to hire people. Oh, I had enough people to run this place. Let's have a look. Let's get some more. Right, swing that around. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good, that does. That looks like a lovely. That looks good. So, I carry it all the way down. But now, because then I can change it again, can't. There's some long roads they are. Let's put some interchanges in. The roads would be far too long. You'd be driving forever. Not if that's going to demolish them. Let's swing them out. Swing them out. I'm not prepared to lose people. Now let's swing this in. There we go. So swing that back. Let's have a look. We need, or should I say, I said that would be all red. I knew. So we need to take some of the... I tell you what, if I wanted to use this for a school, but I've got to think. If I take... Let's do this. Let's just do that now for the time being. Which will probably take people away from that area. And remember, there was all crude oil here, weren't there? Ore, sorry. There was ore here, if I remember rightly. Let me just check that. The coal. There we go, look. All that crude oil there, wasn't there? Which is something that we'd need to look at. Let's have a look at what's going off. I love how people reply back to you. Let's have a look. What's that? Do I need that? No, because I wanted to take it down to this one, didn't I? So it's kind of out the way. Let's see what that one's saying. Yeah, and I wanted to use this one. And you can't... I can't just drop it here without building a road. And I don't want to take it off this one. Because if I get rid of that, it means... Well, I could do. I could, yeah, I could. And then create... Oh, that's nice. You know what I can do? Yeah. I'll try that. I can do a lane. See if I can do a lane. Yeah. I'll do a lane and then I can update it at a later date. It allows me. It might be too steep. See, this is it with this game. You can only... It only allows you to do... Got there. So carry this lane up to there, which I can change. I'm just following this contour for a reason. Because I don't want to really build a road unless I have to. Now I'm going to see if it'll allow me to build. Yes, it will. So then I can go... Oh, I am enjoying this. If you're not enjoying this, then I tell you what, we need to be looking at something else, because I'm enjoying it because I find it fun, I find it relaxing, and it's on such a lovely day, such a lovely day. Right, 80,666. Mark of the beast on income. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? We'll see. Twitch land lives. Right, let's have a look. That, and you see what they've done? I've created a road here. What's happened now is they're coming in from a neighbouring city that doesn't even exist yet, and they're following this road all the way down, and it's like a shortcut which would alleviate some of the pressure going straight through, which is what people do. They'll go round. But look at the congestion. So at some stage that road will get updated. I'll have no choice, because it's like a major route at the moment, and it's taken... Oh, look at this. It's taking them all around the top. And because these roads don't go anywhere, they're not going down there anyway. But as soon as them roads are connected somewhere, guess what? I hopefully will not have as much red as is being showed now. So let's get this thing built, and then I can probably... get some ore for the guys. Still too far away. That's probably not too bad, because if I want to build my I can do that. I've accepted that anyway, so I'm now committed. I need committing, did you say? Right, so come off that one there, then I can come off the back. Now I will get... I'm not even looking at how much these are costing me, because all I'm thinking about is 34.2 tons. I'm down to 15,000. It's because I'm bringing in 5,000 an hour, so I can actually do that and leave that. Now this is 10,000. That's put me down. I've got one truck. I'm going to have to stick with that until I get some income coming at the moment. My sign's only about 200, is it? Yeah, 200. Let's get you... Where are you looking at? That's where... Yeah, so they can see it from afar. Right. I'm now going to have to live with that for the time being. This is telling me that freight storage is full. Closed full storage. So I now need to go to freight and find out why he is not exporting, because I don't think I've set him to export. Which one was freight? Here we go, look. So where you see freight, you hit that one, that one, that one. You see, this is why you would think that freight would export automatically, because you don't have any control over it. Okay, so click OK. Let's have a look. Oh, it's this one. Sorry, that's probably me. No trade. What we got here? Market. See, he's full of plastics. He's imported that lot. So if I click that now and go use local, let's see what happens to that. If I click this, petroleum's not full yet, but what's he doing with that? Right, he's using local, so when that's full, I'll export that. Barrels of oil, I can't do anything with at the moment because I'm just sorting that out. Or is going to be the same thing. Crude oil will be the same thing because that's through the refinery. Let's go here. Coal. Okay, coal's now started to come in. It's slow because I'm only using certain vehicles. Right, I'll be back in a second. Bear with me. So guys, I'm back, and just so that you realise, that was the boss giving me a call to see how I was doing. So, where was I? The coal at the moment is at 3 tons. They've got 20 tons before they start, or before I start exporting anyway, because these all get filled up. As you can see, looking at this, they'll all get filled up. Once they're all filled up, I can then transport them or trade them with another city, town, whichever, which is going to be good. So, where are we now at this moment in time? I'm just checking something. Right, so where are we at? Okay. So looking here now, I've explained that that will slowly fill itself up. At the moment, this we go in there, yeah. Crude oil storage. Let's have a look at refinery. No crude oil products, so it's stopped. Deliveries of crude oil is on. It's a wonder it doesn't. Have a look. So crude oil, you see that? The oil well. But it's not enough for it to supply this as well. So, and I don't. Oh, they've started working anyway, so that's nice. That's nice that they have started working. So this will all come in. I'm up to 36,761 when I'd already spent half of my money. Well, half of it, all of it, sorting, and that doesn't look good. That's abandoned. Where are we at the moment? Let's have a look what's going off here now. Oh, that's lovely. The ore mine, so who's collecting ore? Let's have a look who's doing ore. Let's go down to the trade port. One of them's doing ore. There we go. It's doing ore, and what's he doing? Ore, use ore locally. So when they've got to, therefore they'll start. Yep, everything seems to be okay at the moment. So I'm going to go back to getting people. The people aren't educated, so I believe. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? The people aren't educated. Cross. Okay, so let's just do this and let's bulldoze this. And it's just telling me that people have moved out, abandoned places. Taxes are too high. The taxes are too high. I always look for the red writing, even when I'm so far away. It's the only way I can determine which one to bulldoze. Yep, you can go. You can go. You can go. And you can go. And you can go. And just take your numbers here. Because your numbers are telling you how many you've got remaining. I've only got one remaining. Oh, no. See, I always have to be careful because it's never as quick as I am. So, let's have a look. And we're going through here. Oh, I think we're doing alright at the moment, to say that we've only started this a few hours ago. I need to do something here because there's such a congestion. And I think the only way I'm going to combat that is by either getting rid of this. Although, let me just have a quick look. Yeah, that says it's congested, but I can't see it. And this, I go right down. See where I'll have to turn the blur off as well on that one. And if I highlight one and click follow, he's going to be there for a bit. Leaving the city, came from Shackenzunzu. All these different names and the way they're pronounced. And let's have a look at that guy there. Follow, because he is going to build something. So let's have a look where he's off. Where are you going? Is there anywhere where you can build anything, sir? Construction. Oh, there you go, look. That's what he's doing. So somebody's moving in there. Let's have a look. That's interesting. So, people are still moving in. And I've only just demolished that, and I was going to put a school or something there at 42,000. Do I have enough? No. Oh, look at this. Somebody, is that living in a caravan? I'd like to see that. Let's get rid of you. You don't need to see you now. Okay. What I like about it, you can actually follow people around. They all seem to be buzzing here. Great place to shop. So they're not... Oh, hang on. What's happening here? So, waste disposal. What's that saying to me? I don't have any? Oh dear. If I'm going to do waste disposal, I'm doing it right out of the way, which is somewhere down here. I don't mind industry smelling things like that, but... So, recycling centre and a garbage dump. Garbage dump, yeah, you do have to be careful because with a garbage dump, I'm going to have to build a road off here. You've got to have somewhere, once you've done this, where you can... if I build it up here, it's going to waft slightly over to... I can see a perfect place. I'm going to do this. I can see a perfect place for garbage. Garbage you want as far out of the way as possible. I'm right on the border. And that's where you want garbage, right out of the way. Let's have a look. Garbage. Yeah, and it's going across over there. I'm going to go into it as well because I need more than one. That's taken me down to... How much is it for one of these? Oh, they're free. Great. That's free. That'll do. And garbage trucks are 5,000. To be honest, for this city, I'm going to need, I'll say, at least 4. Oh, look at that. I can't even get a furnace. I can't get an incinerator until I get my next. I'll wait till I've taken a, and I'll get an incinerator. Then what I'll do, that's free. That'll allow me to get another free waste area. Free. No. Oh. I need to take an income. I need someone to collect the garbage. Look at all this. Let's go up. Excuse me. So, have a look where we are. Right, so garbage, garbage, garbage. I'm just looking at the temperatures at the moment as I trying to solve a problem here. They all seem to be okay, but let's not let it bother us. Okay, so where are we? Let's get rid of this. Right. Close now hiring. Look at that. They need it. Why is it that these guys want the garbage collecting, but these seem to be okay? I don't understand that. Water. Water, water, water. So, I just clicked on something to check something, so I apologise for that. Right, where are we? Power plant. That's doing lovely with coal. No issues there at all. Currently generated 150 watts. It's burning 10.1 tons a day. There's 19.2. There's 19 tons there ready for it. Current price when it's buying it in from Global is 6,000. Use coal locally. Let me have a look at what my coal's doing, because if that's costing me that much, I can take that off. I've turned off buying it from somewhere else, which is it's going to save me money, obviously. Right, okay, so now I can buy an incinerator because I'm now at 29,000, 15,000, 25,000 is going to leave me. Oh, here we go. I've just took an income. That's going to leave. Oh, look at that. 10,000 I've got now. Let's get that one incinerator going, and they should be able to go out and sort these people out. Go collect rubbish. Go! Go get rubbish. So we're there. Let's click that off. Come on, guys. Let's go get some rubbish. Let's have a look what's going off. Right, so I've got 8. Oh, okay. I've got too many. I've got 8 vehicles available. Twitch land is coming on. I'm going to give you guys a round of applause because at the moment we are now making money. We are making some serious money now. Come on, guys. Twitch land lives. And then I tell you what we are going to do. Well, I'll click back on that one so you can see. Twitchland, YouTube land. Let's do that. Twitchland, YouTube land. And then someone's going to have to tell me, because I'm of the older generation and I don't know any of the streaming sites that do what these guys do. YouTube, Twitchland. So YouTube land is coming next. And then we're going to look at this one and find out what we can call this one, aren't we? And I'm going to do this one with the help of you guys. I don't know any of the streaming sites that play games the way Twitch does, or does what YouTube does. So let's have a look at that. So at the moment, let's go straight into, oh, look at this. Oh, here's a problem. How? I'm gonna solve this problem straight away, because they can't get to the rubbish. So let's build a road just for my rubbish trucks. I'm going to start here. I'm going to go across. This is only me line, and I'm going to go here. So they can. And they won't turn back, will they? You see, you can't get them to turn back or do what you want them to do. So I need to make £4 a foot. No, I didn't want to do that. You didn't want to do that, Steve, did you? But what you can do is redevelop. You can redevelop and take that road off and bring it onto here. Oh, hang on. Well, let's see some of the traffic. They all seem to be turning around. So what I'm... what? Look, watch this. Watch this. They're all turning round, look. Because they don't want to go there. Because they can't. So I've made it a bit... let's... Oh, come on, let's do this. That is going to be an issue. Let's do this. So why are they turning round when they can come up here? It's my dumper trucks that are doing me at the moment. I just want them to collect rubbish so that all this can disappear. So that... Yeah, I'm not interested in that. Garbage! What is it? Garbage! Okay. I like the way that's happening just there, look. All that lot. Let's get rid of this. And that lot's happening just there. All just there, look. Look at that. Red, 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 red. It's now 10 PM, so they're all slowing down. I thought that's why they came back, because it's time to clock off. Go and see their wives. So at the moment, I'm going to leave that. And I haven't got no bus transports, no schools. There's still a lot to do at the moment. So this is where it all becomes interesting. That's where we are at the moment. So we've done quite a bit here. As you can see, all this is like just like an estate. There's no real congestion around here, because it will be down to the fact that there's no commercial or anything, which means I've just worked something out here. People are travelling. Yeah, people are travelling a fair distance or something. Now, if I was to put commercial all down here, we'd get congestion. So I'm going to split it slightly and do commercial there and there. And look at them flying. They're just flying. And put a bit of commercial here. I don't know what my dumper trucks are doing, but they're all stuck there on that road, which I've taken some income. Let's update that road. You click roads, and here you can update. Look at that. Oh gosh. No, you'll stay low density for me, mate. Low density roads, that's going to help the dumper trucks. And to be fair, they should have gone that way. They should have gone that way, which would have been better. So where are we now? Where are we now? Oh, that's alright. So, I think I need to let me establish some money. Show me the money. That's what I need to do. Wonder how much it will cost me just to upgrade this one. 2010. Nope, I'm not doing that just yet. I haven't looked at rail at the moment, if you can see. Look, get rid of that. It's going all round, which is nice, and coming out. So I could come from here and do something that, watch this for a line that probably went around there. It would have to go around there, come down here, come back in on this side, and come through here, straight down here. I might be able to get it to run. No, it's too near the edge. I could get it to go down there and then come back up here. That's everybody getting their transport from that side. Get down and get some volume. Give the game a little bit more volume there. There we go, bit more volume on the game. Let's do that as well. Excuse me. There we go. Oh dear, it's been interesting, this has. It is now 12:16 AM of the morning. So let's have a look. See, all mine is full. So now I need to look at who's collecting it. Let's go back down here, swing this around, come down, go back, find out what's going off here. And then we'll swing it round this way so that I can see there. I just want to give you guys a better view of what we've created. And look how nice that looks. Although it's industry, looks interesting. So what have we got here? So we've got coal, which I'm going to look at now. So coal is at that stage. As soon as it's full, I'm going to start exporting, which is going to give me £6,000 per tonne. So my money will go up. No, sorry, export £6,000. I was right what I was saying, but I just used the words in the wrong way. Okay. Then I have got, so if I look here, the ore is full. So what I can do with ore is export the ore so that I'm making 7,500. So I'm going to export what I've got at the moment. While I'm doing that, let me just look what everybody else is doing. That's being used locally, so they're collecting it. Crude oil, probably not producing enough for them to do anything with that, but that's on export. That's on use locally. Click OK. So now I'll be making money from that particular trade port. Here, plastics. Let's have a look what's going off here. So, at the moment, plastics are all used locally. Who needs plastics? I'll have to check. So at the moment, I'm going to export plastics at 21,000 per 1,000 tonne, and I've got 2,000, so I'm going to make 42. Oh, I can do that. Come on. Have a look at that one. There's no... You see, that should be from ore, so I'll have to look at how our refineries are doing. Okay, interesting, interesting, interesting. So, where are we now? Let's have a look. Trading City sewage. Okay, it's not that bad to be honest. That's not too bad at all. It's still low. Let's have a look. We're at wet. Sewage. I just want to see. Let's have a look at what's going on with the sewage. Yeah, it's still quite low, isn't it? And they managed to... They're managing all right. The only difference being is it's only coming down one channel. So what I'm going to try and do... No, I wouldn't be able to do that. Dead drop. Wouldn't be able to do it. And the thing with this is you can't really build outside of these lines, which you have such a vast area if you look. And you can only build in such a small area. I never understand that. You just want free run to build over the whole lot. But you don't get that. So... let's have a look now. And there's more I can do here. There's more I can do here. And I still haven't decided whether it's going to be a monument or something. And then there's more you can do here. I could actually upgrade this road. I'm up to 30,849, which is nice. This at the moment, storage is full. Let's see what I can do with that. I've got no neighbouring city, so I can't really export anything. I think that's the problem with that one. And when you look at... oh, they're doing alright. 7.2 tonnes they've collected. It will hold 140 tonnes. So they're working fine. I don't need to do anything more to that. You have got what's called a sewage outflow pipe. I don't think I need one of them at the moment. So that seems to be okay. Yeah. Yes, 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 we are. Let's have a look. I have to look up because the screen's so big to see what's going off. And I think we are doing okay on that one. Yes, 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 we are doing fine. So this is yet again the 50 plus gamer is playing SimCity. Let's just get that labelled, which is nice. I think I've stopped something. Wonderful. This is good, this is good, this is good. So, where are we now? Where are we now? Where are we now? Where are we now? Right, okay, so far, oh gosh, so far, let's get rid of this because I can see that the rubbish capacity is being looked after fine. We've got some outstanding views. What have we done? What have we done? What have we done? All I'm doing is having a look now. The factories look lovely when the night's low. So, I've only got one fire. I've got no police. Let's look at the fire station. Let's have a look what's going on. My fires have stopped anyway, although I've still got 7 buildings burnt down. So, at the moment, it's telling me that fires extinguished per day. Hazmat. That's American, isn't it, hazmat? Fires extinguished per day. 11 out of 18. Not good enough. Why? We need more. We need more. Yeah, we need more. High density. That looks like it's burnt down. No, it's at risk. Oh, yeah, excuse me. Oh, so, okay, let's do this. Oh gosh, you see the money's coming in lovely. 91,461. So at the moment, I'm not doing too bad. Taxes are still a little too high. When I've established a reasonable amount of money, I will start looking at... I think what I need to do, to be fair, is I need to give this fire department some help. I know I do. So let's give 15,000. I so begrudge paying that much on it. I know in real life those things are 100,000s and whatever, but in this game, £15,000 is a lot of money. So I've given him two extra vehicles and I'm down to 89,961. And you know what? I was over 100,000 and I felt so good about myself that I want to stick to that. So let's just have a look what is going on here now. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. So looking at this, looking at this, looking at this. You know what? It's not a bad fire station, but I don't know what that gap's for. I'm going to look at seeing that. Where I actually live, in our town, in the main town centre, we do actually have the fire station across, right across from the police department. So that's not a bad idea. But if you think about crime around factories, is a lot less than it is around property. So my police station is going to be somewhere up here looking at, let's have a look. Oh, that sounds interesting, don't it? Look at that. The sound effects are so good. I bet that sound is so good. It went right across the screen and you couldn't see a thing. Try to work up the screen. It's telling me to do something, so let's have a look. Yeah, it wants me to fire. What if there was neighbouring cities? What I could do with this is send them, because I've got 5. They can cope with what I've got going off at the moment, and I don't really want to jeopardise the fact that half the buildings are being burnt down because my fire engines are in another neighbouring city. Can't be doing with that. Police, 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 police. We all need the police. Message in a bottle. So, at the moment, it's telling me that I need health. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Not happy. Look at that logo. That means close needs workers. What makes us unhappy? Taxes are high and close needs workers, that's that one. So on here, this is that taxes are high. Everyone's moaning about the taxes. If you don't like it, move out. No, I'm only joking. You need to live. You need to live here so I can get taxes off you. So I'll look at lowering them. And I'm going to have to look at hospitals. 121. I'm making the money, so I might as well spend it. I might as well do it. Hospital, or should I do a clinic? Clinic's a 20. Hospital's 100. Oh, well, let's do a clinic. Let's see where I can put a clinic. I'll do the clinic near the fire. Do you know what? Let's just have a road coming off there. And the reason for that is because if you think about where industry is, people will get injured at work, as I have found out myself. So what I'm going to do now is go back to and put a clinic. So some of these people around here just begrudge paying 20 grand. And then once you've done your clinic, you click into it. Look, watch the costs. I need an ambulance bay because it comes with an ambulance and they're charging me 10 grand. I need patient waiting room, charging me 12 grand. God, I tell you, I just don't understand where 22 grand. You know what? I'm going to do it because I need it. That there. And I'm only going to have 1 to start with. Now I'm going to have 2. And then guess what you can do? Go travel. Go travel. Deaths per day is 11. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's not good. Continues the way it is. I will have nobody alive by the end of this stream. So at least I've got 1. Not got a very good this. I've got to look at this now. You can't sell roads. Because what I could do is redo this, because this is not helping me at all. Just not helping me. So what I really need to do is do it a different way. I need to do it a different way. And how I'm doing that is trying to make it right. Okay. Let's get the sound back going. I like the way it does that for when I'm doing things. I do apologise that it's the way it's working like that because I'm clicking from multiple screens because I still need to keep a track on what's going off elsewhere. So I apologise for that. So that is interesting what's going off. But look, and if I was to, do you know what I'm going to do? Let's get rid of that because I've just got I've got a crazy idea here. If I do that and then update this particular road here, it's not going to be as bad, is it? Just low density. Ah, you see? This one I need to demolish. That, demolish that, demolish that, demolish that, demolish that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the people coming up this road that their lives have been taken away from them. But I need to do what I need to do. Now, I love the way that happens. That road now is completely abandoned. And it's as if they know it doesn't go anywhere. Which is the game doing too much for you. So, I'm going to upgrade this. So that this is doing that. That would work better for me. And then upgrade this one. Watch what happens now. See that? They didn't even wait. I'm going to show you this. They didn't even wait. But I've kind of... I'm going to get... Oh, look at this. See this? You see, that is only a congested area because they know they can't go across to go anywhere, which is which is creating a problem. That's what that's doing. That's why that's doing that. Because all it's doing is just creating that problem. There we go. I'm just creating some light on me more because now the light's changing as it's now coming to, let's look at my clocks and all my gadgets. It's now coming to quarter two. Jeez, times are getting hard. Yes, nearly 10 to, according to one and 20 past according to another. I think I need batteries. I think I need to buy myself some batteries. Things aren't working right, and when things start running out, they slow down. A bit like me. So, let's just have a quick look here. I am going to... I want to and I don't want to. I want to extend that over there, but I don't like the sign of red. The idea is I want to cut the red out. So I could look at just making that road come all the way down here to this, which may cut the red out. But I would get red here because I'd then create a crossroads, which I don't want to do. And that's only red congested because it's short and they're turning on here. So I then have a problem of how do I deal with that? That particular area. How, and what do I do? Okay. Right. Look at this now, you see? And you say, if I upgrade the road more, all that's going to do is give me more traffic. Let's have a look. It's not... This needs some work at the moment. That road there is getting congested. This is all congested. Yet all around here, and it's people travelling to and from work. This is people travelling. There's not that. That's what the issue is. I can see there's not enough because there's only the one main road down here. Although this isn't too bad, but this is where the issue comes from. And when you look all down here, like there was, well, nobody wants to go to work here. Nobody wants to go around there. The stench would be enough for them. And if I go back over to where I've got this, that would never be congested. Oh dear. And I tell you what I'll do here. Let's see if we can do an alternative. Oh, I've got the money there, so let's do that now. Let's update that one. And let's update that one. And let's see if people will travel. I'm going to go straight across here and see if that helps. I'm going to create a crossroads. You can't help that. And then straight across from here. And then I'm going to do these because what I'm trying to look at is people taking different routes. But there's nothing, this I'm not happy with. So what I'm going to do is take this away. Let's get rid of this. And get rid of this. And I'm going to do it. Let's get rid of that. I wasn't really happy with this road in the first place, so I'm going to... let's see what that's done. I've got 12 abandoned buildings. I'll deal with them later. I've still got to look at my industry and my rubbish collections and my garbage and everything else to make sure that they're right. There's only one clinic in the whole of the region. Let's look at roads and see what's going off. You see, that's helped straight away. It's helped here. But what I've then created is this, which I think you're always going to get. And I won't be able to look at that for sound effects. Oh, here we go. There he is. And I have put here, oh, look at this. Just reminds me, 2 weeks ago today, I was in Spain. And I'm back now, and the weather was not brilliant. The weather at the moment was better over here. Just diversing a little bit. When it was okay in the day, and in the evenings, this is Spain, the Presidente. We were actually sat outside wearing jumpers. That's how cold it was in the evening. So it just goes to show that we do get some nice weather in England. Obviously I went, well obviously, no not obviously, I actually went out of season because it's cheaper. So I do feel sorry for you guys that you have to suffer taking your children to a hot climate in the right time and pay more. Doesn't make sense. They're going to make the money because more people will go abroad around August, September time and things like that. But just the world we live in. It's all about money. It's all about the money. So let's join that road up here now and see what... No. And whatever happens is I'm still going to create congestion. And I'm going to do one going straight across as well. So just alleviate it a bit. Crossroads slightly alleviate the pressure, don't they? And I'm going to do a complete estate here. That doesn't actually connect, does it? That's better. There'll be congestion around here. And right in the middle, I'm going to do pure commercial. So that oh, well, commercial seems to be it. Let's have a look. Yeah, because commercial's dropping. They're trying to say that I've not got enough. There we go. So that's that. Let's get some people moved in here. Hello. Avon calling. Avon calling. You know what? I think I'm a big kid at heart. To be honest, I must be the oldest child in the world. Although thinking about it, for you youngsters, there are some websites where they have got adults that actually think they're children. But that's another story. So where we are, oh look at this, this looks nice. And that could be pure commercial or pure industry right in the middle, which would bring people in. I've got a nice area here, and I'm going to think what I'm going to do there. I want my money to build up slightly. I've now got, oh, we've done well. I think we've done quite well here because looking at this, we're actually bringing in 4,176 per hour. Our money at the moment, people are reasonably happy. I'm going to show you what I mean. It's telling me people are reasonably happy. Residential happiness, it's going up. Commercial happiness is going up, and industry is coming down. So I'll look at the industry. As you can see, it can tell me where you can look and what you can do. And it's giving me ideas here. Taxes are too high, need workers, so they will get some workers now, so that will come down. Help our workers are dying off. That's down to freight shipments are profitable because I've now created it so that what's happening is I'm exporting a lot, which means I'm getting paid more. So we'll look at that. Let's look at that one. Let's have a look what's going off here. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Don't like these high taxes. If I hear another person complain about taxes, I'll tell you something. I'll send the boys around. People keep dying. It's horrible. I'm sorry. Too many injuries. We're moving. See ya. There's so much to consider. Right, so they're not happy. Taxes are going to stay that way. I'm not happy about paying the taxes I pay, but guess what? I have no choice. I've alleviated some of the congestion. This area, no, that was the area that I was going to leave for a school. So I think without redeveloping everywhere, I can move people into here. I've got 9,525 people that have moved in. So I'm not doing too bad there at the moment. Industry, I'm going to look at that because that's the one thing that's going to make people move in. And I'm going to carry some of these roads a bit further and look at what I can do here and, you know, just to make it so the industry's got enough. So just so that I get a bit of yellow in here. Because that just means that they are happy. The idea is to fill all the bars up because you then get your low, your medium and your high density. I've only got low density commercial. I've got no high density commercial. That could be down to the fact that where I've positioned them and there probably isn't enough. So let's look at that because I've just seen this here where I can do commercial. I can do commercial. I can do commercial. I'm going to make all this commercial at the moment. This would have to be industry because it's the only thing that's going to move in around this area. And I don't know. They wouldn't even move. They wouldn't even move in there. And I could extend that road that way if I need to, but I don't know what would. If I did industry here, I might get something there, but I'm not going to get anything along here. And I don't think I will. I would, if I did industry here, I should get something along there. I'm going to do that. And if nothing moves in within a certain time, and industry here, I think would be okay. Because, and I'm only doing this because of the way the wind is blowing towards, away from the commercial area. So, I love the way it moves with the terrain. As if I'm down there. So, I could do commercial here. And I could do commercial all around here because nobody really wants to live or work near a rubbish dump. And I'm going to keep some of this without putting anything inside so that I can extend that if I need to, because looking at that, I think I need to, because looking at the amount of people, I know that it takes up so much space for such a little thing. Let's get some more trucks out. Let's get another. Right, so now we've got, so the capacity of that now has gone up. Yes, taxes are too high, I understand. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm the mayor, I would assume. I'm working on it. Commercial's not happy and they're moving out. Oh, hang on, people are happy with the rubbish collector. Somebody's happy anyway. Let's do this. So, this is what we are doing. Okay, so I'm being spoken to, so we are being spoken to. People have just paid me, let's get that sound. Cha-ching! That's what you hear. I've had to do it myself because I was looking at something else. Okay, so looking at this now, we are, let's just move this slightly there so I haven't got a glare. Perfect, 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 perfect. And for all the guys that are using the green screen, I still have got no lights on. This is natural light still coming from outside. Okay, so look in here now. I think I shine up better because of this tone, the colour tone, which is nice. Okay, right. And I still have only had one message from a brother saying to me that he is into Twitch and a gamer. I'm not getting enough, guys. You need to be speaking to me. 50 plus gamer. Come on, let's have some messages. Let's see what's going off out there, guys. We've been doing this now for a good few hours and it's very enjoyable. Let's get this sound turned down slightly because when that plane goes over, woo, it is loud. Oh, you're happy. Taxes are too high. I understand taxes are too high. Yes, we are working on it. So, now, this is what's going to happen. I need to take a break to get some food. We've been on this now for a good few hours. 2 hours and 17 minutes. 2 hours, 17 minutes, and we have created Twitchland. And I'm going to give you a nice view of Twitchland. Let's see if I can do this. Come back this way. Let's see if I can get it in the corner so that it looks right. Let's go across. So we have created Twitchland. Twitch, look at this. Going on the holidays. Twitchland has been created. Look at this. And you can actually create those and they will pull up and they will let people off. So it's something to look at. Slightly going. Twitchland is created. Twitchland is now on a break. I will continue this in a few hours when I've had something to eat. So looking at the time, I will be back on, I will say roughly around about 8:30. What we will do is we will continue and finish Twitchland and see where we go. So for now, I'm not going to do a back soon, but we will definitely continue Twitchland, which has now been discovered by all the Twitchers. Now that sounds really bad. Okay guys, thank you very much. You've been watching the 50 Plus Gamer and I hope to see you very soon.